Hello, hello. Hopefully everybody will get the notifications, the people who paid for questions and readings. No, BB, I'm not doing sticks until later on tonight. That'll be a sticks party I'm having tonight. Everybody loves to come to the sticks party, right? So if you can hold off till tonight for the sticks party. I have Crystal M, Tammy W, and Monica G. I'm waiting on Monica G. Monica G's questions. Hey, Tammy W. Great. Oh, no. Are they Tammy W? Okay, well, I see Christina M's here. That's good. I need Crystal M. Hey, Thedrin. So in the front of the description of the video, it says it's $100 for mini reads and it's $30 for one question. Hi, Rima. Please understand that don't give me open-ended questions that are going to be readings. That's not what a question is. If you want a reading, it's $100. When I say ask one question, that's a question on like a direct question, whether do they love me? Do they want to be with me? Whatever. It's almost something that can be answered with one word. However, I will elaborate a bit on it, but don't give me open-ended questions. That's a tricky way of getting a reading, and I'm not doing that. A lot of people have been doing that for quite some time, but I'm not going to do it that way. Thank you, Yves Volpe. Thank you. That's beautiful. Thank you, Yves Volpe. Thank you for that. Hey, Sharon Stone. Hello, honey. Hello, sweet angel. Hey, Karen A. Good morning. Hey, Life of Destiny. Hi, honey. Hey, Michelle Diva. What's up, gorgeous? Thank you, Michelle Diva, for that. Thank you, Michelle Diva. Lovely work, Michelle Diva. Thank you. Life of Destiny as well. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Angel Wings, for coming in too. Hey, Joey C. Oh, it does? Okay, I'll check it out. You said the Capricorn video. Let me see. Videos. Capricorn. No, it's set on public. Did you try it again today? It's set to public. It should play just fine. It is definitely set to public. All right. Yeah, check it, honey. I know yesterday, if you looked at it yesterday, it was like that because I had to monetize it. Other than that, it should be fine now, honey. Night Diamond said she did the Capricorn. Okay, great. All right. And Sharon Stone, if you want to pay for a question, you can. Michelle Diva, any questions are $30. Okay. Hey, Patty G. Hello. So remember, you can go through the PayPal. Michelle Diva has put the link up there for you. For mini reads, you can put what the subject is you want your reading about. If there's a specific question that you have for your mini reads, yes, type that in there. I want to know if so-and-so is coming back. I want to know if we're going to get back together. What does the mini read say for that? Because that's going to give you more of a storyline. Hey, Joanne. But as far as the one questions, they must be direct questions, or it will be a donation. Okay, it must be a direct question. So I'm going to start off with, I don't see Monica G. Are you in the room? Monica G? Monica G, are you in the room? I'm looking for you. I'm looking for Monica G. Even if you didn't get a notification, I did announce on the last video I was coming right back on after I heated up my coffee to do this. So you should know to come back on my channel. I'm looking for Monica G. Well, take your time and think about it, Angel. You got plenty of time. I got a few people in front of you. All right. You're welcome, Lisa K, honey. Anytime. Monica G. Monica G. Thank you, Tammy W. Okay. So I'll do Crystal M's. Crystal M is here. So I'll do Crystal M's question first. Crystal M. So Crystal M, for a question, a little bit open-ended, but I'll answer it to the best I can. So Crystal M, as far as the dreams that you're having, this feeling, it's kind of like your intuition speaking to you as you sleep. That is also your subconscious mind. The interest that he had is being led in another direction, meaning that because things weren't smooth as he wanted them to be, because you were always there for him too much, you were too available for him at the time, it didn't create the challenge for him that he needed. Majority of the time, the men need a challenge. If you make something too easy for them, it creates no challenge. Therefore, they'll lose the interest. So it's going to take extra time for you to build up right now with them, so that with him, it's going to take extra time for him to come back towards you because of the fact you didn't make the challenge. So now, by avoiding him, by not communicating to him, by living your life and doing what you want to do, there's going to be two ways that this can go. This can either go that he'll just walk away because there was no challenge, or he will remember to turn around and come back towards you and then again see if there's a challenge then. So you must create a challenge when he does communicate to you, because he is going to, but it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. The dreams you're having is because he is on his way back towards you. You're feeling that energy. That's what your dreams are talking about, Crystal. All right. Joey C. You didn't put your question in the payment. Joey C. You did not put your question in the payment. You must type your question in the payment. Joey C., where are you? Please type your question here on the screen. Anybody else doesn't put their question in the payment, it will be a donation. Angel Wings, thank you. Good job. Joey C., I need you to type your question. All right, Crystal, hang in there, hun, but stay busy. Joey C., please type your question, and then Tammy W is next. Okay. All right, Joey C. So for you, it does feel like the energy with that is very positive. I feel like you're trying to get balance through this situation. The person that you were dealing with is very strong because the King of Pentacles comes up. So this is somebody who's in charge. This is somebody who takes charge. It's also a no-nonsense kind of person. This person also is definitely trying to create some balance in their company. I think they feel that you will be a very good asset. And you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a very good card to get when you're asking, how did it go? What will I get? So as far as the results are, I feel like there will be an offer, an opportunity for you with this company. It does feel like something is going to coming to the completion, meaning they're coming to a decision. So you should hear within 3 days. So Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday at the latest. Let me see. Let me see. Monica G. So Monica G, if you're not here right now, Monica G, your question was open-ended, asking any insights on my love life, please. So, and this is a message to say that right now, I feel like, yes, you are single. Yes, there's nothing going on as far as commitment, relationships, and things of that nature go. I also feel like there's opportunity coming around the corner for you for a love interest, for a partner, but I don't feel like there's a commitment there. I feel like it's just dating right now, and it feels like you're going to be in the dating scene, so to speak, for the next 3 months. So for the next 3 months, there'll be no commitment or offers made, but there will be offers or opportunities to date, yes, to go out, to spend time, to get to know somebody new. Also, I see something about a dating app or dating website around you. So that is Monica G. Somebody document, please, that Monica G was just answered now. Could one of my moderators please document that so Monica G can see what time she was answered, since she is not here? So Monica was done. Crystal M was done. Joey C was done. Now we're on Tammy. All right, Tammy girl. Okay. So Tammy, what's going on right now with you guys? Okay, good. Okay. So Tammy, right now with you guys, so this is how I see him right now. Oh, I have my glasses on my head. Tammy W. So for right now, the Four of Pentacles, it shows him as the Four of Pentacles. So he's waiting. It's clearly, I should shut that door. It's clearly that he's waiting right now for some results, definitely, some answers, some outcomes. True. So this Four of Pentacles definitely represents him very strongly. But I also feel like he's nervous. His mind is rolling, like spinning. The wheels are turning, meaning that he's a little impatient with a certain situation. It also feels like, I don't know if he's still actually getting it yet. I still feel like there's a part of him that is still manipulating. I'm sorry to say it. There's a part of him that is still looking at you more as a motherly figure at this moment, rather than a girlfriend, a supporter, that kind of thing. Because he is in such a desperate situation, the way that he's feeling right now, things are kind of unbalanced for him. I feel like he is biding his time, yes, for right now. I also feel like relationships or relationship, even with you right now, is at the back of his mind. It is not at the front. He feels that he has too many things in front of him that is overwhelming him. So his current feeling is overwhelming. He feels overwhelmed with a lot of things. There's a part of him that looks at you as girlfriend, as somebody he wants to be with, as a future partner, as knowing that you're a very strong foundation for him. There's a part of him looking at you, attracted to you, and wanting to be with you, even intimately. But this other side, it's like he's fighting himself, because the other side of his brain is only talking about, how did I get in this mess? How do I get out of this mess? What do I got to do next? How long is this going to take? I wonder, once I get done this treatment, then what's going to happen? So I don't feel like he's looking at the picture the way that he should, Tammy. It feels like he's, you can't expect him to give you what you want right now as if he was in his normal state. because he's not in his normal state of mind right now. The medications are altering things. The stress is altering things. The overwhelming part of it is altering things. So therefore, right now, he can't show you who he is. Right now, he can't really give you the part of him that you want. He's not able to even find that part within himself, it feels like. He has a journey in front of him. And this is going to be a journey for you and him. Yeah, yes, definitely one of a kind. Yes, and I know that his mind is back and forth because he gets confused. Hey, HF, he gets confused and he doesn't know exactly what he wants right now. Right now, all he wants to do is be done with all of the mess. And he feels like the police, the recovery, the detoxing, the rehabs, the halfway houses, whatever, all that, he wants it done. He doesn't want, he just wants to live his life, quote unquote, normally. That's going to come for him, but he must go through the process. He must take one step at a time and not skip any steps in order to get to the top level that he wants to be at. So right now, you being strong and supportive is great. I want you to be careful because you have that enabling side of you. You have that codependency, and that's what's going to cripple you and the relationship. As I said before, unfortunately, if you love something, you have to sometimes let it go and wait for it to come back to you. And it will if you trust it, but you're not trusting in the process. Instead, I feel like you're trying to still be the hero. You're still trying to save that person. You're still trying to do for them. And it's only creating a setback for you. And it's actually creating a setback for them because he's not realizing that this is his journey. This is what he has to do. Okay. The next card that comes up is the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands talks about him feeling like he needs to defend himself, feeling like it's him against the world, feeling like he's got his back up against the wall. Part of him feels like he has to be there because he had nowhere else to go. So I don't want him to look at you as if, instead of appreciating you for what you're offering him, for giving him a place to be right now or to figure something out, at the same time, he needs to be able to stand on his own 2 feet. I don't want this tower moment. I don't want this tower moment, which is right here waiting for me to pick it up, and I didn't want to. So I'm not picking it up as part of your reading. I'm not going to bring it in. But I am going to say, if you're not careful, if you continue to have that codependent relationship, or create the codependency, or if you're enabling him in any way, shape, or form, this has to be a rock bottom for him. He needs tough love right now. And tough love means you can't do anything as much as you want to, as many tears as you cry. Believe me, been there, done that, but you can't. You just have to stay back and trust in the universe. And you know what? No matter what happens, that's God's plan. No matter what. Remember, you didn't create his addiction. You didn't create the results that he did. You didn't make the choices and decisions that he did. Okay? The result coming up for you will be the 10 of Cups. Will be enjoying life again. Will be family. Will be friends around. Will be a unity, a union, okay, a bond between the two of you. However, that's only going to happen if you allow things to go. If you let that hat fly. In other words, let him get his own wings and learn how to fly. You won't be able to keep him like a baby bird up in the nest for a long time. You have to allow him to have his wings and fly and make his own decision on where his destination is going to be. It's showing that you're trying as hard as you can to make things happen for him, to make things work out, to make him feel comfortable. And that's okay. He's in your home. You wanted to make him happy. You wanted to make him feel comfortable and loved, and you did that. He knows that already. Even if you didn't allow him back there, he knows that already. He's not doubting your love for him at all. With the Five of Swords, you have to be careful because the outcome will not be good if you continue as he goes out to that halfway house. He'll need to go to work. He'll need to support himself. He'll need to find a way to pay the bills, to get his food and things of that nature. Right now, I feel like he's hanging around. He's just there. He's existing. But I feel like he's just waiting for the ball to drop, so to speak. He's just waiting for that court date. He's just waiting to find out what's going to happen next. So it's a waiting game right now. And I feel like you're involved in the waiting part too. So you have to be really careful with yourself. I need you to protect yourself, but I need you to understand that this is you reaching, trying so hard to pull him in, to save him, to fix him. But Tammy, you of all people know, nobody can fix him but himself. He needs to look at his reflection. He needs to look at his own reflection. He needs to grow up and own up to what he's doing. He needs to be accountable and take responsibility. You know, he hasn't yet talked about his past actions and things that he's done and things that he should have apologized for. As the Page of Pentacles, I feel like he's just kind of going by luck right now. And as the coin is being flipped, it's like him saying, well, you know, let's see where I go. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they do. He's not putting in his input into this matter at all. Again, he's so defensive. His behavior, his attitude toward all this is very defensive. Instead of looking at people as helping, he's looking at people like they're against him. He's trying to create and manipulate that situation by making you feel as if he's the victim, when in fact he created his own victimization, not you. Nobody else did it. Yeah, 2 weeks he'll have the answer. Right now, I get it that everything's up in the air. So it's a waiting game. But what I do see is the outcome being very strong for him to go somewhere, be placed somewhere, to get the help that he needs. He's going to have other options, many options in this situation. He's going to have many options. However, it's up to you to just keep a distance at that point in time. In 2 weeks, you're going to need to keep your distance. You're going to need to trust in your faith. You're going to need to say all your prayers and send him well wishes. However, it is not for you, and you can see it's reversed now. It's not for you to come up with a concoction. It's not for you to come up with money or ideas or anything of that nature. It is up to him. He needs to live independently right now in order for him to be there for you later. Exactly. Exactly. You need to put your foot down as you're speaking to him. You're not going to accept any kind of ignorant or disrespectful behavior. But he also needs to get out of that victim mode and find his way to be a victor. He also could open a Bible up, and that may help him to try to see something, but I don't feel like he's wanting to do that at this time. I feel like he's definitely on his way for a journey. It's true, but he's still not telling you everything because there's still some secrets here. There's something that he's holding back, and he needs to express that to you. He does have love for you. He does feel very strong about you, but I don't want it to be because you're always giving him. I don't want it to be that. I know right now you have some time on your hands, so I want you to spend that time reading, learning, researching, and understanding how to deal with somebody in addiction. Okay? Because the best support for someone in addiction is for them to just know that you love them and you encourage them to do what it is they need to do, but also show them that you will not allow certain things to happen and that you will put up boundaries. If they cross those boundaries, then you have to take the necessary action that's needed, period, point blank. Doesn't matter how much you love them. You have to love them enough to let them go, love them enough to let them figure it out, and love them enough to let them learn their own lessons. The hard way or whatever way they choose to learn them, most of the time it's the hard way, but they'll figure it out. It'll take some time, could take a month, could take a year, could take years, but they will figure it out. Where your end result is that you will be singing joyfully, you will be happy, you will be able to express yourself in a better way than you did before. Right now, I feel like when you're trying to speak to him, things are feeling a little bit stressed. Again, he's defensive, so no matter what you say, he's going to be in a defense mode. He's not at the point where he's appreciating really what you're doing. He's taking advantage of the situation, but that's okay, because in a little bit of time, he's going to be where he needs to be, and that's when you need to back off. That's when you need to tell him, okay, now it's your time to put the work in. He's going to need to put the work in order to get the results. He's going to need to put the work in. Okay, Janie. So, Tammy, you yourself, you're going to be moving forward and focusing on you for a change. I want you, though, to get out of that mode where you're in, where he's gone and he's in a safe place and you're still going to be worrying about him constantly. I think it's more, the secrets are more about how he feels about you, how he feels about the whole situation. But he hasn't come to terms with certain things yet, and that's why it's still under secrets. That's why it's still showing the moon, meaning he hasn't come to that reality yet. That won't happen until after he is about a month in his recovery home. That will help him. Exactly, Yvez. It is not permanent. It is only a temporary situation right now, Tammy. But you've weathered the big storm, and now you're just where it's just raining. You're waiting for that rainbow to come up, and it will. And it will. It will come. It will come. All right. Hold on a second. Okay, so I did Monica G. Tammy, you're welcome. Stay strong. There's a lot of changes coming. I will also text you a message later. Crystal M, you're done. Joey C, done. Destiny. Destiny. Destiny, yes, I definitely think things are going to be changing for you, and you shouldn't stay in the one that you're in now because it is only bringing you down and mentally crippling you. So the answer is yes, there is a future one coming. Take your time because you have other things, priorities to focus on right now. So it is in your best interest to walk away from what you're currently involved in because it is not serving you at all. If anything, it's giving you something else to do, somebody else to take care of. Alya D. Yes, exactly. Life of Destiny. You got to get out of it. It's creating a lot of anxiety for you. Alya D. In reference to Ryan. Ryan is enjoying the time that he's spending now. I feel like he's hoping for a good outcome with this, meaning a long term. But right now, I don't feel like he's taking any steps to make that happen. I feel like within the next 3 to 6 months, you're going to find out answers more to see how serious he is about this relationship. But I do feel like he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Barbara D. Barbara D, you did not put your question in the payment. Again, it says that anything, no question written is a donation. But Barbara D, I'm going to give you a second, exactly a second to type your question right now, Barbara D. Type your question right now. I don't want to keep going back and forth this way. Lindsay, no. You can send $1, Lindsay, and type your question. One question, $1. Hey, DM love. So Barbara D, I need your question. Type your question. Type your question, Barbara D, or it'll be a donation. Type your question. I'm waiting. It's okay, Lindsay girl. Just type $1. You can type one question. I love you. You can always pay on Super Chat, Tracy H. That's the $sign down below. You ain't going to be banned, Lindsay. Never. Never banned you. Something break?
Your daughter.
Huh?
I said you're going to ban your
Did
daughter.
something break?
No.
Hey, HF. Love you too. Let's see, Lindsay. I don't have a question. Just the usual worries. Oh. Lindsay, it's okay. You got to stop worrying because worrying, what has that done for you so far? That's not making you feel good. It's making you ill. It makes you sick. It makes you sad. And it makes you depressed. So every time that thought of worry, of something worrying you comes in your mind, you need to distract yourself and go do something else. Every time, push it away. Eventually, it'll stop coming if you keep pushing it away. That's what you got to do, girlfriend. Okay, so in reference to Barbara, will your house sell for what you're asking? I feel like you will get the offer probably in about 15,000 less than what you're asking. About 15,000 less than what you're asking, or maybe 10. So I hear 10 or 15. So I do feel like it will go approximately for 200,000, maybe 205. But I do feel like you will get it pretty close to what you're asking for. The answer is yes, pretty close to what you're asking for. There's also an Italian tradition to bury the statue of, I think it's St. Joseph or St. Anthony. You have to look it up, in your front yard, face up. And when the house sells, then you put it face down. But it will help you to sell your house faster. So you can try that because it surely does work. All right, Kate T. Kate T is up. Yes, he does love you very much, and he also loves you more as a friend. I feel like the relationship part of it is a little bit kind of sticky right now, Kate, but I do feel like he definitely wants long-term with you, and he feels that since you were kind of childhood sweethearts, like you've known him, that energy is still there, very strong. I feel like this would work out very well for long-term if you decided to make a commitment, and I do feel like that offer is going to come. Pamela E. Pamela E. I feel like your person goes back and forth, Pamela E. This person's not sure. Wait a minute. Pamela E. Pamela E, that dollar is only for my moderators. That dollar is only for my moderators. So you'll have to send a full payment. So you have to send $29 more, Pamela E. Sorry about that. The questions are $30 and a mini read is $100. Lisa K. Lisa K. All right, Lisa K, you got it. Lisa K wants a mini read. All right, let's see what's holding them back. All right. All right, Lisa K. So far, they have some kind of challenge in front of them. No doubt about it. They have some kind of challenge. They're also feeling very unfulfilled right now or unsuccessful. There's some sadness around them. There's something of disappointment that they've been going through, and I'm not sure it's about a job or finances. I also feel like they're waiting for something to change. They're trying to create some kind of change in their lifestyle. It may be something dramatic. It may also be that they went through a tower moment, Lisa K. It also feels like there is a reunion here for you. The reunion's coming. But I feel like as you patiently wait for this reunion, understand that somebody in the past, maybe when you first met, took fast action. This person may have acted fast, got you fast, wanted to commit to you fast, wanted a relationship fast, came in very quickly, maybe got intimate very quickly. Definitely something talking about fast action. I also feel like where this card is concerned, I think you thought that there was a final decision, like it was over and done, but it's not. They are still contemplating what's going on right now and what to do. They're also trying to decide if, in fact, they're ready for a commitment. I feel like the only thing holding them back is fear. A lot of it has to do with fear. Plus, they have their own issues that they're dealing with. And I think you already know about that. They have their own family issues, personal issues, and some kind of drama in a past relationship that they're trying to dissolve or get rid of. I do see the Page of Cups, which is showing me they are trying to become very creative. They're trying to figure something out. It's like they're looking for a loophole in a certain situation to get through it. I do feel they're withdrawn from you right now, pulling back, holding back, not wanting to create something they can't finish. Somebody is definitely maintaining their boundaries right now. I feel like although you see them in a different way, you see them as ready, complete, able to come to you, and you feel like, what's the holdup? Why isn't this happening? I know they care and love me. Why aren't they doing something or acting on it? But they're not ready. They're not ready. You're seeing something in an illusion kind of way, the way you want to see it right now. But the truth is that they're still trying to find their balance in a situation. I think that you're spending a lot of time worrying, and I get it, Lisa K, because they did come to you and they handed you something. They made an offer to you at one point in time, and then they pulled it back. So now I feel like you're going over that offer. I feel like you're going over that. They are coming back. They are coming back. Right now, though, they're in the middle of something. They're in the middle of something. There's something that they can't get away from, something that they have to face. It's also something of paying out. So money's being paid out because I see the left hand. I see him going like this with the right hand. So the right hand always gives, the left hand always receives, and they're doing like this. So they're giving something out. They're paying something out right now. So that's a big problem. I feel like for you, don't allow Don't allow yourself to get to the point where you're reminiscing things or dreaming future things right now, creating future plans, because when they do return, they're not going to want to rush. They're going to want to take their time. They're going to move slowly. It's going to go back to the dating kind of stage, but they are going to make an offer that's very strong. But right now they are very worried about something, and it feels like a bill, finances, or a situation. And I don't know who got a DUI, if somebody got a DUI that you're aware of, but there's something about a DUI here. There's something going on too about somebody had to turn their back on a person or a situation, and this could either be them, they had to turn their back on you, or on a situation between you and them, or there was something that was pulling them in another direction, creating them to have to turn their back, and they didn't want to. But the outcome is going to be definitely a celebration. You're going to get exactly what you want, the dreams and wishes that you're putting in for. But right now they're on a different journey than you. They're on a different journey. They're trying to figure something out in another direction. And until that gets resolved, then you'll get to this. But until that gets resolved. So be patient, Lisa K. They have issues, financial issues, maybe something with work as well. And again, somebody has a DUI that they're dealing with. So I don't know who that is. Okay, Lisa K. All right, Claire. Oops. Hold on one second. Claire. Claire. Oh, Janie. I'm sorry, Janie. All right. As far as Marcus and you, I do feel for the month of July, yes, there will be a reconciliation, or there'll at least be communication to get you started. It's probably closer to the middle of the month, around the 15th is what it feels like, because I see the number 15. So that's your answer. I hear you. Okay, BG. You know who you are, BG. Nice picture. Yeah, COVID messed everything up, right? I definitely think that you should, I think in that language, I definitely think that you should quote back. I actually think you should quote back have this poem. I think so. I think that would be beautiful. I feel like the energy between the two of you is very strong, and I think that they need to know that you're still there and reaching out. I know this COVID is screwed everybody's situation, relationship, timing, everything has been screwed up. I did see delays, but I didn't see them for this long. That's for sure. So I do feel like it is very good, and I do feel they have the same feelings for you. It is quite genuine, okay? The feelings are quite genuine. I feel like there's a very good balance between the two of you. So absolutely yes. Absolutely yes, BG. All right. Next up is Angel. The relationship's not going well. It's going as expected. So there's a difference. It's not going well. It's going as expected. You have to understand that they're in this relationship, but it's not really a voluntarily thing. They're there because they have to be. They're there because they need to be. They're there because they don't want the guilt that will come if they leave in case something may happen. You know what I'm talking about? So I do feel like, Angel, that it's not going to, I don't feel like they're going to marry this person. But I do feel like they are in it due to either family situation or because of her mental stability, period. But not happy. And yes, still thinking of you. Yvonne A. A spiritual child is, it's like when people say a spiritual baby, a spiritual child. Like somebody says, oh, if you're a little bit heavier in your stomach, say, oh, do you have a spiritual baby in there? So, but a spiritual baby is also talking about somebody bringing towards you a gift that is between the two of you only. When somebody says that to you, that is them wanting to offer you that type of gift because they can't give you an actual baby. So it is a spiritual baby. Exactly. And YA, I think, Yvonne, I think that you're going to be able to physically, only you and him will be able to physically see the baby that he presents to you. Everybody else may not with the naked eye, but you will. You will hear it cry. You will hear it giggling. You will hear all things. You will hear it growing as well. But you'll also feel that love between the two of you. Yvonne, good question. Very good question. All right, Linz. Yeah, I get it. You know what? A lot of people that are very intuitive, like yourself, uh, even my daughter has been having constant headaches on a daily basis. For some of you, it is allergy related. For some of you, it is stress related, all up in here. It's all the worrying that you keep doing. Also, it is sometimes dehydration. So be careful and keep it. Make sure you're doing at least 8 glasses of water a day. Um, because if you're doing anything else that's taking the water out, then that could cause a problem. Also, check some of your medications with your doctor or pharmacy because sometimes one of your medications can be creating you to be dehydrated, so to speak. So be very careful with that, okay? Very careful with that. Hey, HF. All right, let's see. All right, honey. All right, let's see. Anything to do with that. All right, let's see. So definitely, they're definitely involved in business paperwork, ordering things, scheduling things, documenting things. It's something about finances. They're going over something to do with finances. That's very clear. Going over something to do with finances, balancing books, keeping things straight. But they are very stressed and worried about the situation between you and them. Definitely worrying, trying to figure out how to handle the situation, trying to figure out what to do next, what steps going to come next. Your next card talks about the Knight of Wands, so it may have felt like they turned their back on you, which in fact we know they did. They walked away. They said they couldn't handle or tolerate some kind of situation, but they are going to be thinking about it. Like I said, trying to come up with an answer, and that's what they're in the middle of now. They're trying to sort through things, but they also know that they're fighting themselves. When I see this picture, it comes through so strong with the Four of Cups. Is that this is them thinking, and it keeps coming back up. I keep having to pull this card up, trying to figure out. They want to try to stop loving you, but they can't. They want to, but they can't. They can't let you go. Their heart still is flying for you. They're still wanting to come towards you with love. They can't wipe that out. I don't see anything negative. Only thing I see is them waiting for a good time. Like they're waiting for a good time to approach you, a good time to speak to you. They're waiting till it feels right for them. They're waiting for a moment. They're waiting to get that feeling. It feels like they may feel like there's a lot of people around you all the time. They feel like there's a block there. They don't want everybody else to understand or know what's happening. So they're being very cautious. I feel like he's waiting patiently for the right opportunity, the right time. This is definitely somebody right now who's trying to be very practical, trying to maintain their boundary, trying to stay in a certain position or stay still. Definitely looking for clarity. But this person is beginning to feel kind of like a free spirit right now because they're not trying to make any final decision, especially to walk away. Not at all. Not at all. I feel like they're focused on their health, but I also feel like they're feeling the loss between the two of you. They're feeling that sadness and the loss. They don't know what to do. They can't express it to too many people because not too many people know it or understand it. There is one male around them that they do tell about that does know the story. I feel like with you, I feel like you're doing a lot of wishing, but I also feel like you're getting very emotional. There may be a lot of tears shed, yes, but I do feel like things are going to start easing up. I also feel like you're going to run into this person. You're going to see them again. You're going to see them again. There's going to be another opportunity, and depending on how many people are around or depending on the actual situation, not one car going past you on the highway, that's not going to be it because you can't literally stop your cars in the middle of the highway and start talking, so no. But I do feel like somebody's trying to reach right now, and I think this more could be you trying to reach for the resolution to resolve the issue, to be able to just get this awkward part over with. Because right now you're not wanting to wait, but you do want things to be fair. because the justice card is right here. So you're wanting things to be fair. You're wanting things to be balanced again. You're wanting them to come back so that you can talk this over. So you can figure out a happy medium. Thank you, Teardrops and Roses, for that donation. Thank you, Teardrops. Your next card talks about the Five of Wands, and that's pretty much you with a lot of people getting together, celebrating, having a good time, sharing food, breaking bread, so to speak. So that shows up for you guys. I also have the Empress card, and with the Empress, that's showing you like being balanced with your children, being balanced with your family, knowing that you have that love and support around, but it's different. This relationship with your partner is quite different because that person, you can't get that feeling that you want right now. But you have to be careful because you both have a very igniting sign. Like this one is the wood and this one is the match. Or this one is the match and this one is the wood. And one spark from that match will ignite that wood. And that's what keeps happening with your relationship. The fire energy between the two of you, when you get together, it's so combustionable that, you know, different things happen. Whether it's a lot of sex and a lot of fun, or whether it's a lot of arguments and a lot of fighting. So it's going to go one way or the other. But I do feel like right now you're feeling like you're outside and you're wanting to go in. In other words, you're outside of the relationship and you're wanting it to come back full force, like full circle. You're definitely trying to find balance in your life right now. And I really feel like you're really wanting this very badly, because with the Three of Wands, it's showing that you're trying so hard to make something happen in one aspect. But in the other aspect, you're not taking any actions because you don't feel safe to do so. You may, in fact, send a message. I'm just saying, you may, in fact, send a message. But I think you have a lot of fear there because I see eggshells, eggshells, eggshells. So you have a fear of doing that. You're afraid of the outcome. You're afraid they'll refuse you. You're afraid they'll block you. You're afraid they'll cuss you out, so to speak. So right now, I feel like you're just kind of like, no, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to walk away right now. I'm just going to focus on whatever else I've been doing and stay busy with something else. And then I'm just going to wait. But the outcome will be, again, balance. The outcome will be communication. The outcome will be a peaceful. It'll be a peaceful outcome, because when I see the King of Cups, this is him in charge. This is him being able to make decisions. This is him going to set down rules for you and say, you know what? Okay, but if this and this and this, and I don't want none of that. He's going to make rules. He's going to set down rules. But I do feel like he's hanging around. He's not far from you. He sees what's going on. He's watching you from a distance. There's no doubt. Last card is a Page of Wands. You reminiscing about things that happened in the past, whether good or bad. But either way, thinking very hard about the past. Don't allow the past to control your future. Know that when you do get back together, it's not going to be the same. It'll be different, but it'll still be you and him, period. It'll still be you and him. So either way, you're going to have another opportunity. I don't know how many opportunities are going to come after this one. So when you get this next opportunity, be careful. Treat it like it's your last. All right? Treat it like it's your last. All right. Next up is Jennifer F. Jennifer F. Jennifer F., I feel like a load is going to be lightened within the next 2 or 3 months. Something about your load will be lightened, but somebody definitely puts a lot of pressure on you because of the fact that you can complete things, because you're very trustworthy, and because you're very thorough. Somebody definitely has a lot of trust in you. This is also going to give you a promotion later on. So be patient, but for now, allow things to be the way they are. But in another 2 months, you're going to be able to voice something to your boss and be able to get a promotion, a raise that you deserve, a different title maybe. Yep. Christina M. Christina M. You know what? You can't be afraid, Christina M., to take a chance or take a risk to be happy. What I want you to do is, yes, allow that person in, and I want you to enjoy the moment with them that you can. I want you to stay with them and just have fun. I don't want you to look at it like you're trying to build a future, like you're trying to build a relationship. I want you to let things happen naturally. Don't put the expectations on it like you did last time. Just let them in. They want to be with you. They want to spend time with you. Enjoy the moment. Protect yourself, of course, with sex, right? But enjoy the moment and allow them in. Hey, Brooklyn. Brooklyn, where's your question, honey? I don't see a question, Brooklyn. I need you to type your question in for me. Need you to type your question, Brooklyn. Type your question, Brooklyn. Catherine S. Catherine S. No, I don't think there's anything that you'll have to worry about. I do feel like there'll be a little bit of jealousy on the ex's part, wanting something to be different. But I also feel like this is something that she's very excited to do. This is something that she needs to do. I feel like your daughter has been waiting to do this for quite some time. I think it's going to be best for both of you. But I don't see anything to fear at all. But what I do feel like there may be something legal that comes up, legal paperwork. I don't know what that's about, but that's what I'm seeing, legal paperwork. Okay, Linz. You know, it feels more like around his brother's, around his original home. It feels more like around your brother. That's what it feels more like, around your brother. As a matter of fact, are you sure your brother doesn't know about where the dog's location is? Are you sure your brother doesn't know? Something coming up about your brother very strong. Yeah, your mind is racing too much, Lindsay. You got to watch those racing thoughts, okay? You got to find a way to do meditation to calm your mind down. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself. Thank you, Michelle Diva. Otherwise, you're going to, mess yourself up, okay? So be careful. Just making sure I didn't miss anybody. But Pamela Irby, not anytime soon, Pamela Irby. Even though you sent $1. Yeah, but that was just for my moderator. That is different. My moderators get a different result. Okay, anybody else for a mini read or one question? Anybody else? And Brooklyn, I didn't get your question. Brooklyn, there's no question in this payment. Brooklyn. No, he's not. No, he's not dead. He is not. No. I wonder if he's telling you that because he knows where he's at and he doesn't want to tell you. That's what I'm wondering. So that you'll stop looking for him. Maybe you should ask around some of his, okay, Angel, maybe you should ask around some of his friends that he talks to if they've seen Spike. Angel, where is it? I didn't send it, honey. You too, Night Diamonds. Hey, KC. Thank you, KC. All right. I'm waiting to see. Jazz 808, you can always use the super chat that's down below with the $sign and type your question in that payment. Hey, Raina DeBoer, Raina. I'm not seeing it, Angel. Did you send it before, Angel? Because I'm not seeing it. Oh, that's okay. I'm looking for it. I'm not seeing it. All right, let's see. Now I got it. All right. Thank you, KC. How you doing, honey? All right, KC. You know what? I feel like, Karen, you're going to have that under control for sure. I feel like you're going to be able to create a very smooth transfer or a very smooth it's like somebody has to get used to something, right? Get used to either a name or a style or whatever, something about them. It's a different manufacturer or something of that nature. So I feel like it'll go very smooth. I think it'll be beneficial, and I think financially it will save your company money. Definitely save your company money. All right, let's see. That's Lindsay, Karen, Connie, you didn't put your question in the payment. Connie Rojas, you didn't put your question in the payment, so please type your question, Connie. Please type your question. Good job, KC. They really like what you do. They really like your style. You're very good at it. I'm going to come there and work with you, KC. I'm telling you, I'm going to come there. We get me and my daughter both to come there, take the train, and come up there and work. I still got to get that resume from you, too. Connie, type your question, please. Connie, type your question, please. Connie. Oh, yeah, Angel. I had answered you already. I don't know if you didn't hear it, but no, it's not going to last forever. No. But it is going to probably last throughout 2020. It is probably going to last throughout 2020. I will, Casey. Thank you, honey. I really appreciate it. I need it desperately. I'm gonna, yeah, definitely be able to show you a couple different things. Casey is a sweetheart. Casey's a sweetheart. And tell my boy I said hello, okay? Tell my Leo I said hello. All right. All right, Connie, I need your question. I need your question, Connie. Connie, please type your question. Okay. Thanks, Casey. Connie.
You're gonna love your room.
Why?
I took your winter clothes, your sweaters and stuff, the real heavy ones, and put them all away
Put them away where?
in a suitcase.
And then I have to hang them all back up again. I really didn't need any more room because I don't have any other clothes to put
When
up.
it was winter, yeah. Then.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I'll talk to you in a minute. It's great. Oh my goodness, it's great. I don't even have enough clothes to put up in my closet for summer and winter to have difference.
You should see all your stuff on your side.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see.
Real pretty ones.
Wow, I can't wait. All right, anybody else? I don't know. I'm not saying that, Lindsay. I just don't know. I just don't know if he knows. I don't know if he would have gave them to somebody, if he would have sold them to somebody, or let somebody have them. If he has a girlfriend, maybe she has Spike. I don't know. Not soon, Angel. Not right now. Connie, do you have your question, please, Connie? Connie, I'm looking for you, Connie. Christina B, I didn't see your payment yet. Christina B. Christina B. I see you, Christina B. I see you. You know what? By the time Jeff comes back, I think you could have had the opportunity to be in another relationship. So, Christina B, I definitely think that you should date and go out and interact with other people. If it is meant for Jeff to be with you, as I say, he will come back and return, but it doesn't mean he'll stay. I just see him coming back, but it doesn't mean he'll stay. I think it's important for you to move forward. When you create that new energy and move forward, that's when he'll show up. All right. I still have Connie R. And you have no question here. Connie R., I'm waiting for a question to be typed. Connie R., Connie R. Has anybody else missed their question? Have I missed anybody else's question that sent a payment in? Anybody else? So don't forget, I'll be back tonight to do sticks, okay? Connie B, going once, going twice. The rules were to put your question in the payment or it would be a donation. It's been posted on my live, and it's the routine for every single time. Resend it, Angel. Resend it. With this new phone and everything, I've gotten mixed up all over the place. Also, Brooklyn, you didn't send your question, so if you want to type your question real quick, please do so, Brooklyn. Christina B, I just answered your question. I just answered you, honey. Let Jeff go. I don't know if your computers are lagging and what, but I answered you twice, Christina, so I'm sorry. You got to play it back, honey. But let Jeff go. You're welcome. You're welcome, Christina. All right, Michelle Diva, we'll have to thank him for the donation. Oh, 50 Shades of Grey trilogy is on tonight? Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Angel Wigs. Thank you, honey. Thank you for your donation. Thank you. I love you, Angel. All right, you guys. That's all for today. I'm sorry for Connie Rojas and Brooklyn. You didn't type your question in the payment. If it's a donation, I thank you. We thank you. Connie, sorry. I know you were probably wanting to type your question, but I don't know why you're not typing it. So, Connie, sorry about that. It is a donation. But if you remind me on my next live, I'll be happy to answer your question, Connie. So, moderators, remember that name, Connie Rojas, Rojas. And on my next live tonight, when I do the sticks, if she shows up, we'll answer her question.